Russian Federation conducts tactical nuclear weapons training near Ukraine. Today, the Russian Federation initiated training exercises involving the use of tactical nuclear weapons in close proximity to Ukraine. These exercises reportedly focus on strikes against manpower concentrations. The situation raises international concern due to the potential implications for regional stability and security. Ukraine and neighboring countries closely monitor these developments as tensions persist in the region. Soldiers from the 109th Guards Order of the Red Star Howitzer Brigade successfully destroyed the Russian self-propelled howitzer Su-2S-19 Mstay-S. The 2S-19 Mstay-S is a 152.4mm self-propelled howitzer designed and manufactured by Ural-Transmash in the Soviet Union and later in Russia. Please note that the 109th OGSHB is a prestigious unit, and their successful action against the Su-2S-19 Mstay-S demonstrates their capabilities in combat. The Apache unit of the 81st Assault Brigade published information about firing from the Belohorivka area using Gradov and TOS-1A Sonstopak. Despite intense hostilities, the situation remains under control, and Belogorivka has not been captured. The enemy is being neutralized even near our positions. The TOS-1A Sontsepyak, also known as Blazing Sun, is a heavy thermobaric weapon system used for fire support. It fires unguided 220mm rockets and can incapacitate enemy personnel and light armored vehicles. The modernized version includes improvements in launching equipment, dynamic protection, and navigation systems. Fighters from the Paskuda Group, a unit of the 3rd Assault Brigade, ignited a landing area, destroyed Russian vehicles, and neutralized enemy weaponry. With remarkable accuracy, Operator SOA-FM from the 81st Assault Brigade discovered Russian hideouts and positions in the Belogorivka area. The 81st Assault Brigade, known for its expertise in reconnaissance and intelligence gathering, has been actively monitoring enemy movements in the region. The discovery of these hideouts is a significant development in the ongoing conflict. The situation remains tense, but the Ukrainian forces continue their efforts to secure the area and neutralize any threats. The dedication and precision of operators like SOA-FM play a crucial role in safeguarding their homeland. There are currently no Russian forces in the city of Chasiv Yar. The occupying forces once again committed a war crime by using anti-aircraft missile systems in Chasiv Yar. Video evidence shows that these attacks cover the entire city, even though civilians are still present. The invaders are systematically destroying the city using scorched earth tactics. In the past 24 hours, there have been 5 breakthrough attempts of varying intensity on our section of the front. However, none of these attempts were successful. Gostry Kartuzy meets Russian tumbling enthusiast. In an unexpected encounter, the Ukrainian military unit Gostry Kartuzy crossed paths with a Russian individual passionate about tumbling. The meeting took place near the conflict zone, adding a unique twist to the ongoing tensions. Border Guard's aerial reconnaissance identifies Russian troop location in the south. FPV drone strikes target. Today, Ukrainian border guards conducted aerial reconnaissance, detecting the presence of Russian forces in the southern region. Utilizing first-person view drones, they successfully struck the identified target. These FPV drones play a crucial role in monitoring and responding to military movements along the border. The 79th Separate Air Assault Tavria Brigade has destroyed over 300 pieces of Russian equipment in 6 months of fighting in and around Novomikhailivka. Among the destroyed targets were 2 tanks, 5 BMPs, including 1 knocked down, the SAU-2C1 Gvozdika, SAR Thor, and Wasp, UAVs Zala and 2 Lancets, and more than 100 personnel. the 79th Separate Air Assault Tavria Brigade has been actively engaged in intense combat in the Novo-Mikhailivka area. Despite facing overwhelming odds, they have successfully neutralized a significant number of Russian military assets. Another Russian vehicle, seemingly a miracle, advanced toward Ukrainian positions in the same direction and was swiftly neutralized. Fighters from the International Legion of the Armed Forces of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, along with the special unit Omega of the NSU, are clearing private houses on the outskirts of Chasivoy Yar in the Donetsk region. Fighting in Vovchansk with GoPro, a group of enemy infantry was destroyed. Excerpt from the battles in the Kharkiv direction. The paratroopers of the 82nd ODSHBR managed to suppress with fire and destroy the enemy group that tried to advance through the settlement. The Russian occupiers set fire to the protected Serebryansky Forest in the Luhansk region. Serebryansky Forest has a length of 10.1 hectares. Pine plantations start from Kremenaya and stretch all the way to the administrative border with the Donetsk region. From the end of the summer of 2022, a line of defense runs on the territory of this forest. Battles are being fought here to prevent the strategically important advance of Russian forces towards Sloviansk and Kramatorsk. Our Ukrainian fighter engaged in close combat, firing a burst at the Russian soldier. Shortly afterward, the Russian soldier's own grenade exploded. Ukrainian Mi-8MTs rush along our Grand Canyon, the chalk cliffs of Bilokuzmenivka, which is next to Kostyantinivka in the Donetsk region. These rocks once served the Ukrainian Cossacks as an observation tower, and soon more than one feature film will be shot in this Kramatorsk landscape park. Cossacks in Vovchansk set fire to enemy fuel canisters. The town of Vovchansk, located barely 3 miles from the Russian border, has become a war zone since Russia launched a surprise new offensive in the northeast of Ukraine. For several consecutive days, the occupiers have attempted to storm Chasiv Yar using dozens of units of heavy equipment. However, none of these attempts have been successful. The most recent attempt, captured in the video, resulted in the capture of new prisoners who will be exchanged for Ukrainian soldiers. The GURMO Kraken's active action unit, along with other forces, continues to defend the city. There is no doubt about the prowess of the Ukrainian troops in using weapons. They have fun with their weapons.